Hi, and welcome back. This is Tracy Dean with Unsure, and we're going to try a live stream again, see if we can solve some of these problems we've had. Before we get going into anything interesting, I thought I'd take a moment to explain what my thoughts are and why I'm doing this. For several years now, I'm 50, and a lot of the time before now, I had never really taken the opportunities to stretch myself out. I have driven a truck, I've worked in warehouses, I've worked in other places, and I just never really felt complete. Something was missing. I really wanted to do something new. So, 2 years ago, I decided I thought I might want to do a radio show. So I started looking into it, and with the world the way it is now, I was thinking this could actually be a pretty good idea, that I could run my own radio show. With the internet and the expansive platforms out there to get your name out and your product out, I thought we could try this. So I did a little research. I did a little checking and see what was available, what I needed. So looking around and being on a tight budget, because I still had bills to pay and family and no backup income, I went ahead and started looking for, okay, the equipment I would need. So someone somewhere said that I would need a mix board. So I looked around, and found one pretty cheap. It was about $100. And it's a 7-channel. I thought that would do everything I could need for a radio show. So then I got that and decided, okay, so I need microphones, headphones, and etc. I bought all my equipment and cords. Man, cords were almost more than the other equipment. And I decided, okay, well, I put everything together and I could hear myself through my own microphones, but then I just didn't know where to go. So I decided I would take and put my show on a private channel. So I looked around, and I found a private channel, and they wanted like $100 a month to broadcast. And I thought, man, that's going to be expensive. So I started looking, and as I'm going through it, I thought, why don't I just try and use what we already have available for free? We have YouTube, we have Netflix, we have all these different platforms that we could use. And I just wanted to see if I could use one of those platforms to jumpstart me. I have no followers. I'm trying to gain those. Once I get my name and my buzz out, then I might be interested in putting a little money into broadcasting. But for right now, I just wanted to put something together and see if I could make something out of nothing. So I went ahead and I put it out there, and geez, my video stopped. Of course it did. So, see, and this is the thing is, I'm just whittling my way through this. I'm trying to figure out as I go. I've tried to live stream a few times. That didn't go well because I had poor broadcast. I had bad upload. So we've done some things to upgrade that, and hopefully we can get that under control, that we could live stream. Because what I'm really wanting is a paranormal talk show where I can have people come on. We all can hear some fun stories, hear some weird stuff, make us question what reality truly is, and have it a live, long form, call in, radio program kind of format where we could sit down with someone for 2, 3, 4 hours. They are not rushed. They're not trying to bumble over their story. They can tell us everything and it'll go smooth, and they can actually get their whole story out. And then after they get done, we can open up phone lines and have other people calling in and have them telling us what they think and asking questions that, well, a lot of you guys are a lot smarter than I am, so we could have you helping us figure out, the questions and have the better interview, because in all honesty, I'm not that bright. I might have one of the different questions, but you all have different experiences, and you would have different questions that I hadn't even thought of, but other people might want to hear the answers to. So I just thought that maybe we could and see if we all could have a little fun. And right now, I'm just trying to get everything together and figure out I have one phone that I can use, but that's usually my guest phone line right now. I'm trying to figure out how I could get other phone lines. If you have suggestions or comments, please let me know. I would be very interested in hearing it. But I just thought I'd touch base with people and give you a little brief background about what I came up with and why I'm here. And one of the reasons that I called it Unsure is we don't have answers to a lot of this stuff. We have a lot of questions, but we don't have answers. And I'm unsure. Are they telling us the truth, aren't they? Do we know what's going on? Don't we? It's one of those unsure questions, really, is I want to hear the good, the bad, the strange, the peculiar, because being one step ahead is prudent. Being 3 steps ahead is a conspiracy. And it always comes up interesting. I used to listen to a guy on the radio who had crazy people on.